Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched experience. Chance for a shot! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's played it long. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, such a clever touch. So much time and space here. Austria very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And that should get the job done. Fernandes. Austria leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that was very necessary. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Austria are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal can get it clear. And this is Luis Suarez. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Lopez.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he was quick to react. Dani Olmo. And this is Luis Suarez. He is through here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And a quick
change
announcement
at
today
this stage.
that memorabilia from today's match
Austria
is now
firmly
on
in
sale
control
in
at the break.
stadium hall.
2-0 the scoreline. get things going again. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. And Fermin. Now it's Yamal. Yamal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Mbappe. Simeone. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fermin. Yamal. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Simeone. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caresses it through, and it's made its way to him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe going forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside. Takes a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
A case now of complete control. Austria are almost home and dry now. Jimenez goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Yamal. That is lovely. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 1 minute added time.
One minute to add according to the board. And time is up. Austria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil,
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with it.
Shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Number
Austria
13.
are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Opts for safety. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position. Hangs one in. That is a brilliant interception. Very nicely done.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Luis Suarez. That's a delicate pass. He's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Saka. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Austria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Saka. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Saka.
Oh, great feat that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Olmo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Austria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back underway then. Austria currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mateus finds himself offside. De Ligt. Here's Rodri. He's on it, can he get away? Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rice. And here's Mbappe. Austria just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Austria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's in a shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka. Rice. It's Saka. And they've switched it over to the other side. Nico Williams. And it's Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice looking ball. Dani Olmo, he's had a shot! Pings in a cross. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dani Olmo. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Nico Williams.
Austria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Some good work on the right flank here. That's really nicely played. Deftly away. And that is as far as it goes. Austria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mateus picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you... with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're going
everybody,
up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do not
match.
come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Austria. Everyone, please welcome our players.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Austria must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's shifting. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the...
And he shoots! Goal, Austria! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside
The
here,
goal
but
scorer
this
for
stinks of
Austria
desperation to me.
after
They know
12
they've got it wrong.
minutes is number 13, Lothar Matthäus.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Beckenbauer. Oh, they can break here. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Caicedo. Dani Olmo gets on his bike and on the move. Great vision. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a sharp pass. Yamal. Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rodri. Look at the space here. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk.
There will
And
be
it's
1
Lopez.
minute added time.
Mbappe! And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second.
Oh, good climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Caicedo. And Fermin. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target. Fermin. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Almost an hour gone. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 8, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Giuliano Simeone.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Dani Olmo. Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And Simeone.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Number 19.
Inter Milan have opted
Coming
to
on the
make another
field
change here.
is
Son
number
Heung-min
20,
getting the call here in what
Son
can be
Heung-min.
interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Chips it through.
Substitution for Inter. Number 21.
Inter Milan
Mbappe.
making further changes
Coming on
here
to replace
and
him
in
is
quick succession.
number
So
14,
time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, super. It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! About as smooth as it gets. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
The goal scorer for Austria after 85 minutes.
You just know there is
Number
no stopping
99.
that.
Well, that was hit with
Luis
genuine ferocity.
Suarez.
You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's found a way through. Big chance! And that's a superb piece of defending. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Messi. Very nicely done.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Camavinga! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 2. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired
Great chance! Oh, what a big quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And it's come back out to him. And again. And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually,
Number
Peter. That
13.
goal was all about positioning.
Number
He
10.
knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So is that the decisive goal? And that will be the final act. Austria are going up, and now they can dream. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Austria really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves...
Real chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 99, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played out towards the right wing. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus has it in a wide position. And he shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared away. Austria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Raul. De Ligt gets across and deals with it. Austria do have a chance to counter here. Mateus providing an outlet on that flank. Dani Olmo. Caught offside that time. Suarez has it out wide and in space. Hits a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Knocks it into space. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper's given it away. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out towards the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Austria absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Austria producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So off we go again. Foot in. Thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe! And he's quick to get rid. Driven in. Tries to get it clear. Tries a deft little ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Header comes in! Oh, crossbar! And he can clear it away. Mateus. Nice control. Good ball, good... And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Camavinga. Molina. And Simeone. And here's Raul. Now it's Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. Chance to deliver. Getting up there! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kane. Simeone. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Mateus gets into a good position. That's a sharp pass. Played into space. Now that's well seen too. Kane. Simeone. And this is Raul. It's Raul! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution. Simeone. Now is this the final assault? Rodri. Guardiol makes the interception. Akanji. Guardiol. And it's Fernandez. Kane. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. the number on the board is 3. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.